today we are going to be reviewing a timeless classic, or a sequel in this case to a classic. Yeah, we're reviewing Halloween 2. You saw the thumbnail. Who the fuck gives a shit anymore? No one watches these videos. But guys, Halloween 2. So, one thing I want to do with this review for the Halloween special is I want to state the things I like and the things I don't like, because there's quite a bit. Despite the fact that I think this movie's good. Let me just get that out of the way. I think this movie's good, but I still want to talk about it. So Halloween 2. Halloween 1 is an amazing film. There's only like maybe one thing wrong with it, and that's mainly one or two actors and their performances. Other than that, everything about Halloween is amazing. I love it. I can't get enough of it, and I'm so happy that Halloween's already here. Fuck you, coronavirus. I'm gonna go out and trick-or-treating. So, Halloween 2. How do you follow up from a timeless classic? How do you follow up on that? How do you make it as good as the original? You can't. You can't make a sequel better than the original. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. You can, like with Terminator 2 and Aliens. Personally, I like Aliens more than Alien, and you can do that. What I should say is it's hard to do. It's very hard to make a good sequel to a really good movie. So, how did they handle it? Really good. Things I liked about it: Laurie Strode's back, Loomis is back, Michael Myers is back, and overall, it picks up right after the first one. You can watch these two back to back, and it's cool to see that in this type of film. I didn't expect that one while going in. And while watching it, it was really cool to see all these characters come back. They all do a good performance. Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode, Donald Pleasence as Dr. Loomis, and I forgot who plays Michael Myers in this one. Shit, I am so sorry. I'm gonna say, if I get this wrong, then I'm gonna get hate. Dick Warlock is Michael Myers. I hope I got that right. Whatever. If I get it wrong, someone will bash me in the comments. So, they all do a great job. The setting, the feeling is amazing. And while the acting is good, I think that's pretty much it. The score is great. I think it's actually a little bit better than the first one. And the cinematography is great. But this movie, when it comes down to it, with flaws, it's got quite a few. And here's the thing. I like this movie, but I have a few problems with it. Number one, and this is a big problem that everyone has with this movie, Laurie Strode is barely in it. She's there, but most of the movie she's in a hospital bed, and she doesn't really get that much time on screen. And it's very unfortunate because I like Laurie Strode in this. And it's just kind of a bummer that she's mostly only in this movie to serve as pretty much she's pretty much the only reason Michael Myers is back, because in this movie, this is where they address the timeline and the story element about Michael Myers being related to Laurie Strode, which isn't a bad idea, but personally, I like it more when Michael Myers just kills for no reason, because that's more scary. The fact that Michael Myers can kill for no reason is terrifying. It means that anyone that you know could possibly be Michael Myers. And one day they can just snap like that. And the fact that Michael Myers was 7 when he did this made it even more scary. And the fact that they made it where Michael Myers is related to Laurie Strode kind of loses the impact with that, which is why I love 2018. That's why it made Michael Myers more scary in that film. Not only that, but this movie has a lot of random moments. I'll name the number one, and that's the Ben Tramer scene. You can't forget it once you see it. Oh God, I love that scene. It's so fucking dumb, but I love it. It's amazing. So fucking stupid. And if my biggest flaw with this movie, it's kind of boring. I don't know. While watching it, I got kind of bored. It's not a bad movie by any means, but it was a little bit slower than the first one. I don't know. It the tone of this movie feels weird. It takes place in a hospital, which is a creepy setting, but what made the first one so scary is the fact that it took place in a suburban neighborhood, which makes the viewer feel uncomfortable because that's something that they can relate to. Oh, this happened in a quiet neighborhood. Holy shit, that could happen to my neighborhood. But in this one, it's at a hospital. And while the setting is scary, it never really like gets utilized. Other than the kills, which the kills are graphic and they are cool, I don't know. I feel like the movie could have been better without the graphic kills. Despite the fact that I do like the graphic kills in 2018, as well as the series progresses, they get more graphic as each film progresses. But yeah. But I don't know. But this one, it just feels kind of off. Because this was the first sequel, it feels kind of off when you watch them back to back. It's like, why is there so much blood? And let me get this straight. Let me like say this. There are a lot of good scenes that are creepy in this movie. And one scene that I thought was really creepy involved one of the graphic kills. And I actually think that the graphic kill made it less impactful. I don't know. It just kind of bugged me like that. Another thing that kind of bugged me is the fact that the characters are really forgettable in this. Laurie Strode's memorable. Sheriff Brackett, Loomis, Michael Myers, all these characters that you know from the first one they're perfect. But all the other characters that are just thrown in there to get killed are just characters thrown in here to get killed. I don't know. Other than that, I feel like the whole setting kind of made a little There's a lot of dialogue, and Michael Myers, when he gets to the hospital, he doesn't look for Laurie Strode. He kills random people and then tries to go for Laurie Strode. It was kind of weird. But overall, I do like this film. It's a good sequel. It's one of the better sequels I've seen. Is it great by any means? No. But it is a good sequel and a good movie. If I had to give it a rating, I would give it like probably a B. Because, yeah, this film is good, and I do recommend you watch it. And guys, Halloween month is done for me. I am done. I'm free. Free. Until I have to review Christmas movies. Mr. Jack, I missed you, buddy, but our time's come. I'll see you next year.